Here's what I think the best and worst thing at the same time is about being an adult. It's that you have to form your own life. That's the best and worst thing about being an adult. Let me explain. When you're a kid, your life is relatively laid out for you, right? You wake up, you go to school, you come home. Most of the things that you do in your life are a product of what your parents essentially set up for you and created, right? Play dates, and you go to birthday parties and do all this stuff. Everything's laid out for you, right? It's a routine. And that almost stays the same all the way until your early 20s. It just evolves, but it's still structured, right? Even in high school, same deal. You get up, you go to school, you hang out with your friends, you do your homework, all that stuff. It's very laid out. But at some point, more into adulthood, particularly when you're a parent, that all stops. You don't see your friends as much. You don't have as much laid out plans. The routine is gone. And all of a sudden, you have to make your own life. And like I said, that is one of the most empowering feelings, but it's also one of the scariest. And it's scary because having a life that's laid out for you is easy. Structure is easy. I'm not saying it can't be hard, but it's simple, right? I could go on a trip technically tomorrow. I have the means to do it, but I don't. Why? Because it's easier not to. And that's the crux. That's one of the best things about being an adult and the worst things. You have the power to create a life, to do whatever you want with it. I really believe that. And yet so many of us don't do that. We don't create that life for ourselves because it's easier not to. We like the comfort and the safety of this sort of routine. But the amazing things we all imagine that we want for ourselves take work. They take planning. They take putting yourself out there. They take effort. And because of all that, sometimes we retreat back into our little safety net of routine, of structure that we were so accustomed to when we were younger. Think about that. I struggle with this dichotomy every single day. How do you fix it? It's not so easy, but we could talk about it.